Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another Daily Scuttlebutt with the Ivey's Family Factotum. And it's just me and Kiddo.
Dad, good that people get hurt.
Yeah. So, Gladys actually has an appointment today. That's actually where we're sitting. We're over here. Let me see if I can't show you. So, we're over here at the VA clinic, and Mom and Dad are with us, and they actually went inside to go potty. They got the little boy and little girl bladders, old age problems.
My fear
And we are out and about, gonna do some stuff. Obviously, this is the main reason for coming here, is Gladys's appointment, and then so we'll be here for at least an hour, give or take, and then we got to do some grocery shopping. It's that time of the month. The beginning of the month, we always go out and we do our grocery shop for the entire month, give or take. We always try to get as much as we can, stuff that goes into the freezer, and just stocking up with things, because obviously there's going to be stuff that we have to go get kind of like on the weekly, which would be either bread or little snack items or things like that. But for the most part, Gladys does sit down and she schedules out the entire month for meals, for dinners and such. Obviously, for lunchtime, it's either going to be some type of soup or some sandwich materials, normally, or it could always be leftovers if there's enough leftovers from a meal, which that's what I'm used to doing. Which, if Gladys cooks, majority of that meal does get eaten, because she normally does not make overage, right, to account for a leftover. Obviously, before Mom and Dad came, when she was working, if she made a meal, she would make one portion overage. That way I would have that for lunch the next day. Now that Mom and Dad is here, obviously that does change a little bit, because you have to be making doubles of everything. That way everybody would have enough lunch for the next day. So we're not trying to do that per se, but there are times that when Mom cooks, she makes a little more than she needs to. And it's all right, because Mom's not too big on leftovers. Dad will, here and there. For me, if there's leftovers in the refrigerator, I normally try to eat that before I make anything new, because I'm that type of person. I don't like wasting food. To me, it's a big waste of money if you're wasting food. I'm not going to sit there and try to stuff myself and kill myself to eat, more and more and more. That's not good for you either. So, with that, right, Mom's getting better. We're trying to be her voice of reason, of waste not, what not, waste not, type thing. Because for her, growing up as a kid, right, she didn't have a whole lot. So now into her adult age, right, she's still kind of afraid of that per se. So she wants to have more and more and more and more. Well, whenever it comes to food, you can't be doing that, because it's a waste of money, right? So, but she's getting better. She is getting better.
Yeah.
Other than going grocery shopping, obviously, we do need to go do some other stuffs to get some supplies for Mom and Dad's cabin. That's on the docket of what supplies that we need to get for that, because weather is getting pretty nice to be able to pour concrete. So to be able to go do some of those things, just to get those materials, would be nice at some point. Obviously, still working on septic, doing those things, trying to get some of those materials. We do have, like I said, help on the way with helping with digging and such. But until that happens, right? Because that's not on my timeline. So anytime that someone volunteers to come help or anything like that, it's always on that person's timeline. So whenever they can afford to break away, or they can within their schedule, right? Because for us, we're fine with, hey, if it's going to take you a week, all right, it's going to take you a week. If it's going to take you a month, okay, it's going to take a month, because they're coming to help us, right? So we're fine with working on their schedule. Not going to go rushing anybody, right? Now, obviously, if I'm paying for a service, I would prefer that service be done a little quickly. For the most part, obviously, anything other than friends coming to help out, we can still even pay in food and beer, right? If needed. But monetarily, that's why a lot of these projects are just so far behind, because still waiting on the fundings and such. But welcome back, Mom and Dad. Want to say hi to the scuttlebutt?
Hi.
Hi.
You already said hi, kiddo.
And then
You silly.
and my mom was getting by me. Well, I fell in the bed and I hurt myself.
Nobody needs to know that. You always like telling your entire life story. So yes, she fell out of her bed last night. But she's okay, right? Yeah. You cried for like 2 seconds. So Gladys ended up putting her mattress down onto the floor. So who knows? Because she always wants to sleep in the bunk bed. But if this is going to be a thing to where she continues to fall, then she's not going to be in the bunk bed no more.
I want to be in my bed.
She'll have to sleep on the floor. She'll have to put her bed back to the floor where it was originally. And because of this reasons. So what else we got? No, got nothing else. I know a lot of videos have been coming out with helping Possum Run Homestead, Mama V, with her cabin build. We do have a video that is coming out over on the main channel, but we are waiting to post our video after Mama V posts the second day video, because all the footage that we have for that was encompassing over the 2 days, because obviously people were there for 3 days, but we were only there for 2 because we had to do repairs to our septic, and we would not have enough
Need to go potty.
we would not have enough footage to actually make two full videos. So, and next time you need to speak up, kiddo, because you know that they went to the restroom when they left. You should have said something then. You do this all the time. Yeah, that video will be coming out, but like I said, I'm still waiting on the video coming out from Mama V, because I don't want to go showing anything on that build until she has shown it, and everybody else is kind of doing the same thing, right? No one has posted their video until her video is posted, and that's just common courtesy within the community, right? So that's coming to you. I have a video coming out for the hot water heater, some repairs and stuff like that that we did on the hot water heater to get that working. And then I actually found out a few things with the hot water heater that I did not know about, and now I do. So that will also be in the video. And then we have a product review that we are currently in, that we're doing. So once that is done, I actually need to send that back to the company, let them check it out. If they say yay or nay, it'll be good, we can post it. And they're also going to give us some discount codes and stuff for y'all, that way you'd be able to go and get yours as you wish. So that's about it. That's all we got going. So we're going to sit here and do the waiting game now, waiting for Gladys to get done with her appointment, and then go walk around a few different stores. So, All right, y'all. Well, we definitely appreciate you and helping us grow, helping us sharing us out and such to help us grow. It's greatly appreciated. Leave us a comment down below. It's always appreciated. And then last but not least, always thank a veteran at every chance you get. Not only on Veterans Day. And we'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.